Afternoon, welcome to Akuma FM.
Good afternoon, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you very much,
Happy
and
New Year,
we
Happy
wish
New
you
Year.
same.
Well,
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, and how is Zakour?
Yes, we are also doing well here in Kumasi, and
Oh,
we thank
Kumasi
you
weather.
for your
Alright,
time.
sorry,
We are grateful
I'm
for
sorry.
your time. So we're talking about why attendance has been very poor at our league centers these days. And our first question that we want to ask is, what do you think is the problem?
Well,
Why do you think the fans do not follow the class as they used to do?
Things have changed, things have really changed, and the type of players we have is not like before. You don't have under 20, you don't have the youth. That's where the players grow up from. And really, things have changed. I was at the stadium a few weeks ago for the NDC Congress, and I saw the stadium is in a big mess. How those boys can go and play football on that field? I don't know if Kumasi Stadium, if they are not working on it to attack Kradi and all those part of the stadiums we spend money to build them up. Things have totally changed, you know what I mean?
Yes,
and you don't have all those entertainment, matches are not that strong. No advert on the radio, no advert on the newspaper.
87.9 Kumasi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is it.
Come on. Tell us, what
Yeah.
did you do right in your days to get them in their numbers almost always when you played matches?
Yeah, with my brother, that we used to go to the radio stations, even to put posts, and we play. We play on the field. You know what I mean? We do a lot of hard work, and then this time even the league is on. Nobody knows that the league is on even, and that was making Ghana football is going down, because Ghana is now in the world one of the best footballers we can get in Ghana. But this time, how many players do we have?
So, Chairman, now you have told us things that have changed and what you did right in your time. So now, what can we do to get them back to the stadium?
It's not going to be easy. Like what I said, the youth are not there. Who are growing, how many players do we get now? They are superstars. There's no any superstars, because we are not serious. The Ghana Football Federation is not even serious. Even the ministries are not serious. Everything is collapsing, totally collapsing. We have to wake up. We have to wake up and see how we can solve it. Even if you make the stadium even 20 cities, you can't afford even to go to the stadium and pay 20 cities. People don't have that money to. It's not like our time, Our time, we do a lot of advert, and the league was so strong. People would love to watch, even better to go and watch the European League. But now things have changed. Now everybody goes in to watch the Premier League and the Spanish League.
You talked about the FA as well as the ministry not being serious. What are some of the reasons that you can give? What are some of the things that you can pinpoint that due to this and that they are not serious about the attendance?
You see, the GFA is not really serious. There's no, in our time, you play top four, you play Gala, you play Super Cup, you play all these things. Now, how many things do we do? There's no Gala, there's no anything played, After the league is broke, we play Gala and all these things those days, and top four. But now they don't follow all those things. In Butler time and Adekoka time, this was the strong teams we used to have.
So you talked about a lot of interviews, how you sold the game to the fans. Now that we even have more radio stations in the system.
Than before. More radio stations, yeah. And where is it? There's no advert, there's nothing. People doesn't know. Me myself, I don't even. We are playing football. I think this week, House of Work is playing. We don't know. We don't even hear them. You understand? And I don't hear of the complaint league or something. The only thing we hear that Monday we see the result.
The FA has taken $1 million out of the sponsorship money for promotion.
And the money is vanished. The $1 million is gone. It's already vanished in people's pocket. You know what I mean? Look at the stadiums; they're all collapsing. I'm an NDC member, and I was at the Congress in Accra here, and I went to the stadium. The green grass, you can't see even the green grass. Even the chairs all are rotting. You know what I mean? Even painting. So how do we improve on our football? You know what I mean? So even government should wake up and do something about it. They should be talking about how we can maintain our stadiums. All that money we spend now is all go into the drill.
Except for your champion chairman, Mr. Zakour, and Edin Komo. Chairman, now let me give you this platform. Talk to the football fans. What will be your message to them that will motivate them to get back to the stadium?
They don't go to stadium. There's not any superstars they are going to watch. How many superstars do you have in the league? We don't see them. We don't see new stars coming out. Mostly, I think once few of them comes out before you hear they fly, they've gone to Europe. You know, you don't see them. There's no any superstar in the country. In the league, you don't hear of anybody. Even House, Kotoko, King Faisal, all those Chelsea and all this. We don't hear anything from them.
Your time, you were also transferring players, but still the fans were.
In my time, I never transferred any even single player. In my time, when I was a chairman, I never transferred.
No, I'm not making reference to you.
I wanted to win the African Cup. I never sell even a player. I've never sold one single player in my time. We just put money from our own pocket just to run the club.
Some of the clubs were selling, but so they had their fans in their numbers.
Yeah, but we didn't sell. For all those players, we didn't sell. Ishmael and all Jacob Nete, we never sold them. Because we wanted the African Cup too. We wanted to win the African Cup, so we have to maintain ourselves.
And indeed, you won it.
We won it, and we won it. And we won the Super Cup.
Mission accomplished. So what should the FA also do? How can the FA come out with a policy or whatever to get the fans back to the stadium? What should they do?
They should start inviting other teams. You know what I mean? Like playing competition at the stadiums. You know what I mean? Like every year, maybe they play one competition in Kumasi. In the next year, they play one competition in Accra. Maybe another 1 year in Takrady. You know, it will bring things back. You know what I mean? And the players are not well played like in our time. You know what I mean? It's not easy, really. I was hearing that they were complaining. A player was complaining about his best salary was a peanut. You know what I mean? That's the main problem. You see, they all come from a poor home just to come and play football, and they never end up somewhere. Some of them may go out, they don't come back. How many stars do you have now from the local league who is playing the league? I think 1 or 2 players. I think half has 1 player in the league. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I could remember we even present Black Star Accra House of Folk to play Nigeria in Accra Sports Stadium here. But today, which team can represent Black Star? No team.
But chairman, being the only chairman to have won the Champions League with Hatchefok, if you see today and you look at how our club football is moving, our clubs not being able to compete well in Africa, how is the feeling like?
You see, our standard is gone so low. You watch what is happening in South Africa. Even the government gives them money They donate money into football in South Africa. But Ghana, the government is not caring about anybody. They are not caring about the local teams, you know what I mean? And anybody who goes to become a chairman, at the end, he goes into poverty.
But, Chairman, as you, or where we are now, do you think our clubs can come back, especially in Africa, especially Kotoko and Haas? In your days, we saw them. Do you think they can come back and then do something again?
Well, you have to invest into football. You know what I mean? You have to put money into football. That's what I'm saying. You have to get the youth, the under 20 and all these teams to be playing, you know what I mean? There's no under 20. We used to play under 20 nowadays, you know what I mean? The under 20 we play before 3 o'clock, before we play. But this time there's no under 20, there's nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody is sleeping, you know, we are sleeping and our football is totally collapsed.
Your club, Hearts of Oak, do they sometimes consult you for ideas?
Well, my club, I think the chairman, the board chairman is doing very well. He has built a hostel for them, and he's building a very nice administration office for them in Asalam Down. And I think I will congratulate him. He's doing very fantastic work. And he's not getting results, but he's rather investing into House of Folk. And he's doing very well. I will congratulate him.
Okay. Then your message to the Phobians.
Well, I will tell my supporters they should support Togbe Afede because he's doing very well. We should give him all the support and help him to win the league this season.
Chairman, thank you very much for your time. Welcome. We hope to speak to you some other time. We are grateful for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, champion chairman, Mr. Harry Zakour. So, yes, Zakour. Yes. Chairman, champion. I was a champion. They are because we